Hello Internet, welcome to another episode of Queen Geek. I look a little different. I'm feeling a little blue today. Feeling a little under the weather. No, I'm joking, man. I got the chance to cosplay Proxima Midnight from Thanos' Black Order at this year's Geekfest. Fun. Yeah, so what I basically did, I just took an old jumpsuit that I used from a cosplay that I tried to do in 2016. Okay, funny enough, that also had, it needed to be like a dark jumpsuit with white pieces of armor. Okay. Basically pieces of furniture leather and sewed it onto the actual jumpsuit, and then I weathered it. Yeah, so yeah, it would just make it easier. Things would just basically stay in place, and it actually worked, you know. The only downside is that I couldn't eat, and Geekfest really had some good food. So that was the only downside. I just couldn't partake in the festivities like everybody else does, you know. Yeah, so I just did what I usually always do. Like, it's the first time I actually used worbla, and it worked wonderfully. There were no issues of foam after it's been heated up. It like going back to its shape. I bent it this way. It has actually held that shape since. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah. Now, I think though what I just need to do, like what I'll do is that I'll use like elastic pieces and I'll cut holes inside the jumpsuit and then tie it. Yeah. So that it just looks like it's sitting, you know, on the body, you know. Let me just try and... So yeah, it would just basically sit on where it's supposed to sit on the body, and you'd think it was just like stuck there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting the hang of armored cosplays. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I met some amazing people. I think last year's Geekfest was at Monte Casino, but I missed it. I had prior engagements, so I couldn't go. But this year, I definitely said that no, I am not going to let anything get in the way. I am definitely going. And I actually wanted to cosplay last year because Proxima Midnight, yeah, she was in the Infinity War movie, which came out last year. And I think she made a brief appearance in Endgame. But it was tiny, you could just kind of see her there. Yeah, so... yeah, why I cosplayed her character, reason being is that I just really like her. She seems like an awesome character. Yeah, very, very interesting. I like the hair, everything. Like, it's a semi-simple costume, right? Because the suit in and of itself doesn't have any clunky armor pieces, you know. It's just... you know, pieces that basically look like they've been fused with the suits, you know. So I think I consider this a relative success. The only thing was the horns. Ooh, the horns gave me flames. The horns showed me flames. Yeah, so I basically used just your normal, you know, low density EVA foam and sandwiched it between, you know, two worbla thermoplastic pieces. Yeah, so all you do, you just heat it up and that shit sticks together. It's beautiful. So yeah, and then I just added the straps for the bracer, right? So obviously this goes here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to put it on now because I'm going to have to. Yeah, but again, The braces never lost their shape. It's been holding shape since. Okay, and I rarely ever get that right with EVA foam. I don't know why. Some people actually prefer to use EVA foam than worbla, but I'm sorry, if you're really going to be serious about carving any type of armor or suits, short of being a foam smith or an expert like Bill Doran and Cosplay Cosplay, stick to worbla. Trust me. Yeah, you won't regret it. Yeah. Yeah, then I also had this little chest piece. Well, you know what, like I didn't exactly stick to the actual suits in the movies or in the comics. I kind of melded pieces here and there. Because again, at the end of the day, cosplay is not exactly about copying or mimicking it to the exact T, you know. You kind of add your own flavor in there as well, so you don't have to really, you know, copy paste, you know. You have to kind of use a bit of creativity on your side, you know. So yeah, and that's exactly what I did. You know, I just had this like bikini top piece, and I used elastics. I cut holes inside my suit and then tied it in. Yeah, so moving in the suit proved to be actually relatively semi-comfy. The only drawback was the fact that I couldn't, obviously, I had to basically fast for the whole day, okay? Because now the last thing you want is that after strapping and you've been zipped into the jumpsuit, then suddenly you need to go to the bathroom. So I had to avoid water. I had mineral water in the morning whilst I was still getting painted. But yeah, I had these gloves made, which I'm pretty sure I'll use again for another cosplay, right? That was a lot of fun. And then the infamous horns. Oh my gosh. Oh, the horns. Oh, the horns. Okay, so like, basically, this was going to be my idea. I was going to try and find some sort of way to actually get the horns attached. It just, like, then at some stage it went like, okay, again, like I used worbla to shape them, right? And then I had this piece of elastic band which I was going to cover with hair, and then they were going to be attached. I even put wig combs in there. I don't know if you can see that. I glued it in there on both sides to see if I could actually try and actually, didn't work, yeah. So yeah, I just left it. So I was like, you know, this is not like E2C2 in Chicago. You know, one piece of the costume is not there. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, wouldn't have been that comfortable either. Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to Surina Botha, aka Creative Faces. She collaborated with her again to do the facial paint job. It took about an hour to do, so we didn't even use any airbrushes. She just used her wonderful palette of makeup. Yeah, she just used her wonderful palettes of wonderful water-based colors, and she just, yeah. So there's another video in that, so link will be in the description if you want to watch that video as well. And it was a lot of fun. Her and her daughter Z came along, and we just sat and listened to music while she just went to work. Yeah, so thank you for that, Surina. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And yeah, so as soon as I was done, I got into the costume, and she helped zip me up, and she definitely helped with the staff. Yeah, so with the staff, yeah, I didn't actually glue the blade. Well, I was actually going to hammer the blades into the staff, okay? This is now the staff after 3 days. But after the staff, yeah, well, actually what had happened is that I was just going to hammer some holes in there and then just push the blades in there so that they just sit, okay? But there clearly wasn't enough time for that, so yeah, she did a great job. She actually really showed me how to use barge cement, yeah. and it's still stuck, you know, this is very strong. So now I'm going to repurpose this blade, oh, not blade, I'm going to repurpose the staff, okay, because it had 2 other blades, so it was like a 3-prong thing, yeah. So now I'm going to repurpose this into a hammer. You'll see. It's for an upcoming cosplay. I'm not going to say what it is because Comic-Con is coming. Comic-Con is coming. Woo! Comic-Con Africa 2019. I hope you guys have entered. I think the closing date though for competition entry is the end of August, okay? But get that in there, get it in there, yeah. Don't waste any time.
Control the unregulated.